There's been some green shoots among the ruins of black America as of late, and not surprisingly, it's black men who are making it happen. A number of works have already been produced, with more on the way. On the media front, 2014 is already shaping up to be the year of the black man. But even these efforts, however successful, have highlighted our failures, because we should have had and done so much more by now. Let's focus on visual media. White media assassinates our image daily, and it makes me furious. Then I look around to see what black men have done for ourselves. I'm talking about intelligent black men here. And let me tell you something. We've done nothing to promote ourselves. Sure, we can call black women self-hating all we want, but how does that help us? Perhaps it's a case of our TV shows needing black men with the skill, determination, and clout to craft programs that can stake their claim and hold it. That was certainly the case with Shonda Rhimes. She had proven that she could make a hit show with Grey's Anatomy, then again with Private Practice. So, when she pitched Scandal, she didn't get a whole lot of opposition from the network. And to her credit, she's put all her effort into making a show with a black woman as the lead into one of the top-rated programs on television. Shonda's success lies in that she knows her core audience, an audience that is highly motivated and whom, if you present them with the right program, will show up in droves. Since the 60s, women have defined their crotch as their power. Female culture is dysfunctional today, and now the women demand shows that feed their dysfunctions rather than criticize them for it. For decades, women haven't wanted TV or movies to entertain them. What they want is for media to psychologically masturbate them. Chandra understands that, so she created a dramatization of their absurd female entitlement fantasy. Every episode of Scandal is just one psychosexual daydream after the other. To them, a strong woman is a puffed-up, self-important broad in a pantsuit. This is why the lead character is a strong, independent businesswoman by day and the president's pet whore by night. But we all realize this cardboard cutout isn't a president or even a man. What he is a ridiculous puppet of the female entitlement fantasy. Olivia Pope is screwed up. Other people have told her that she is, but it doesn't matter. In Chandraland, when you make all the wrong choices in life, you get happy endings. And it says a lot that Shonda Rhimes has become the most influential TV producer on earth by selling women their own pathetic fantasies back to them. Still, there's no denying that Rhimes has built her own little machine, and it's working very well right now. So, what are intelligent black men building to combat the forces of Scandal and the slavery epidemic taking over movies? There are films and TV shows about everything. White men, white women, black women, cancer patients, lesbians, crippled doctors, drug-dealing high school chemistry teachers, talking fish, and angry birds. Now, how many are about intelligent black men? And this is not okay, because media is without doubt the dominant force in our culture, and when it comes to black men, they either demonize us or ignore us altogether. The media shows black women the red carpet, while only showing black men the door. Two examples that come to mind, Ava DuVernay and Cheryl Boone Isaacs. Black female privilege is hard at work again. As we get more and more slavery movies, we will see black women defending this crap. Same way Oprah did with Precious. Black women know who's holding their card. For any of you aspiring filmmakers out there trying to figure out how to get discovered, use the formula Ava DuVernay did. She worked in obscurity as a drone for a publicity company until she decided to try to become a filmmaker. She was utterly ignored until she made a movie whose story was about a black man who is, wait for it, in prison. And his strong, independent wife decides to go find someone new. But it's not all black women doing the dirty work. Most of you are only just now discovering Steve McQueen, but I followed his career for years now. And to see the same guy who made the brilliant and for me gratifying movie Hunger reduced to making 12 Years a Slave is sickening. You know, there's a reason why movies like The Fighter or Cinderella Man are ignored by white media. White media doesn't praise or honor depictions of white men being down and out. On the cover of Essence, Forrest Whitaker is shown with the caption, "Black men have taken over Hollywood." How? By playing butlers, prisoners, and slaves? That's taking over? Well, as Black Authority told you, Essence, like every other so-called black magazine, is owned and controlled by white men. The publishers, editors, writers, and photographers are all white. Essence is just their sock puppet. They will tell you that degrading, subservient images are success, and as for intelligent, empowering images, they'll just ignore them altogether, as will black people who continue to choose to get all their information from these very same white people. This is what intelligent black men are up against. Gandhi was once asked what he thought of Western civilization. He said, "It would be a good idea." I feel the same way about intelligent black men as a market. There's over 25 million black males in the United States. That's more than the entire Asian American population combined, more than the total number of Italian Americans, 4 times more than the total number of Jewish Americans, groups more cohesive and prosperous than ours. It's also more than the total populations of the nation of Ireland, Sweden, Portugal, Switzerland, Denmark, Czechoslovakia, or the Netherlands. Black men, we as a group are not a community. Potentially, we are a nation. Intelligent black men are the most culturally vibrant nation on the planet. So, why are we also the most economically dead nation on earth as well? Because, frankly, while we don't hate ourselves, we don't love ourselves too much either. Our image is being murdered daily, and it doesn't bother us. And this apathy and disinterest extends to our dealings with other black men as well. I myself am not making any such works such as Black Authority, Chris Miller, Tommy Sotomayor, or Tariq Nasheed are. So I make it a point to support these men, because this is what we need. And if you don't have the ability to support these men, if you can't find the money to donate, then at least tell me why you haven't posted their videos promoting their work. That doesn't cost you a dime. Black men, these are not excuses you're offering anymore. These are flat-out lies now. In order to have a market, you must identify your core consumer, locate them, and then let them know the product is out there and where they can get it. But there's also another factor, far more important than those, that must also be in place. Your target market must want what it is you're offering, and want it badly. Intelligent black men have a huge problem with that. We do get interested in a lot of things, we're intrigued by a lot of things, but when it comes to supporting things, we're MIA. The only way to fight bad media is with good media. That's called counter-programming. Now, this won't be easy. They have massive resources, a rabid market base, and a huge head start. But we have something they don't. Charisma. When black men do something, people pay attention. Love us or hate us, they cannot ignore us. That's power in the world of media. I'm sure most intelligent black men have seen the video of Dante Carver by now, the American-born black man who, according to Japanese media analysts, is the most recognizable face in Japanese commercials. Not too shabby in the world's third largest economy. Intelligent black men must develop our own initiatives, plural, geared toward counter-programming. But in order to do that, you have to want to see your image constantly. And that image must be the right image. You have to understand that this matters because you matter. Now, that's what's wrong with media. Let's focus on what we can do about it. Media is first and foremost a tool of empowerment. If all you see it as is something to make you laugh or help you kill a couple of hours in between Facebook updates, then you are a fool. Secondly, we need some standards for our media, and we must promote those standards and protect them. So, what do intelligent black men want in their media? The single most important thing intelligent black men want from our media is that it reflects our value system. Blackness, intelligence, temperance, legacy, purpose, innovation, knowledge, the kind that acquires power, is at the top of our totem pole of values. And yes, there is a place for entertainment, but for intelligent black men, entertainment doesn't have a dominant place. And the entertainment you choose to consume must reflect your value systems as well. If it does not, then your job is to change it until it does. But that begs a question. Are intelligent black men truly ready to challenge the status quo? Too many times our writers bring us lowbrow fare or stories that aren't very well written. It's not enough to merely put a black man in the lead role. He must also be the lead in a story that is of superlative quality. And it's not as if we don't have any experience at it. Remember, the father of modern literature was a black man, Alexander Dumas II. We created brilliant storytelling and taught the world how it was done. It's time to do it again. If we're going to lead the media, then black men owe it to themselves to become students of media, because we will have to establish a template for intelligent black male-oriented media that every black man after us will be able to follow. This way, the next time Steve McQueen makes a movie, it won't have to be about a slave. I'm not saying we have to write Breaking Bad or Boardwalk Empire, but we cannot write any more ghetto fare either. And what we do write must at the very least be of the same caliber as those other works I've mentioned. Intelligent black men's media cannot be mediocre, and intelligent black men's tastes in entertainment cannot continue to be mediocre either. Intelligent black men must work together, both as content creators and as an audience, in order to give us our rightful place in the media and the culture. And speaking of culture, please don't bring me any stories about some guy's pathetic dating life. Pop culture revolves around dating and sex because the media has a vested interest in a dumbed-down audience. They're easy consumers and don't demand very much from what they watch. Intelligent black men are different. Next, black men need to get energized about seeing true representations of ourselves in media. You see a show or program that gets it right, you're supposed to have told every black man you know by day's end. This is how a media platform grows. Word of mouth is still the most powerful way to spread media. For example, I like to travel, but when I see the class and caliber of black men who write travel articles or who post videos of themselves either at home or abroad, it's a shock and an embarrassment. Most of them I've seen are as loud and wrong as any black woman and as ignorant as any Pookie or Ray Ray. Apparently, ghetto culture is the only frame of reference black men have for presenting themselves or interacting with others. You can't be a part-time intelligent black man, because that makes you a full-time fool. Next, if you have an idea, present a proof of concept, look it up, and only then do you have the right to demand that black men support it. And you'll notice my wording. You have a right to demand the attention and support of black men, and you'll have to. Intelligent salesmen are smart enough to demand the sale, especially when they've got a worthwhile product. Intelligent black men are a nation, and every intelligent black man is its ambassador. The way you dress, the way you talk, the things you do, whom you associate with, what's important to you, they all reflect upon you and intelligent black men. Intelligent black men must support each other with our dollars and with our moral support. Make a donation. Get involved. Claiming that you can't because of bills is a cop-out, and you know it, because you had bills last month and will have them next month. So you're a hypocrite when you act like you just discovered you have bills, as if nobody else does but you. Yes, it's the holidays, but the best gift an intelligent black man can give is the gift of empowerment. Besides, we all know that if the new LeBrons went on sale tomorrow, no matter how much money you spent for Christmas, you would find the money to buy them. The old "we broke" routine is played out. A beggar can never be an intelligent black man, because an intelligent black man wants power. Beggars don't. And trying to poor-mouth your way through life has deadly consequences in this day and age, because the haves are exterminating the have-nots. 1 million people marched against George Zimmerman, but that million people meant nothing compared to the $500,000 his online army of keyboard Klansmen donated. We live in a world that runs on money. We are also living in a world where everyone is now choosing sides. The only ones on intelligent black men's side is us. If you've truly convinced yourself that it really doesn't matter whether you support intelligent black men or not, then you are denying reality. White people understand that there's only two types of support that matters: money and advertising. When they see a video or article or something they like, they repost it. They don't just post a supportive comment. They understand that in order to influence society, there is a critical mass of people that an idea has to reach. There are more than enough black men now to take any idea, any concept, or any issue we care about and make it front page news overnight. You get excited about giving money to shoe companies and movie studios who hate you. When are you going to get excited about giving money to a black man who respects you and whose images empower you? White people supported George Zimmerman because they realized money makes things happen. That $10 or $20 they gave was nothing compared to how they felt when they saw the bastard who murdered a child walk out of a courtroom free. They recognized the murder of Trayvon Martin was a proxy race war, and they did what they had to do to win it. Because when white people see a cause they like, they don't give excuses. They give money. They understand the way the real world works. Do you? Intelligent black men need to know, not hope, not wish, but know that if they present something to the black nation, that it will pop up in 100 different places within hours. Because the more places it shows up, the greater the chance it will go viral. This is why mirroring videos you like is so important. We're off to a slow start, but it is a start nonetheless. But we've been here before, in the 70s. Momentum can be lost as quickly as it emerges. This is a media war we are engaged in, and the images are the ammunition. Now, put on your war helmet, oil up your guns, find at least 3 media ventures you see intelligent black men doing, and put your money and your online postings behind